What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people be asking me about the culture, especially the drill culture. They know I'm like a drill historian, so they be asking me questions every time they run into me. You know, today I was lucky enough to kind of like get the 3P. A lot of people always asking me, Truth, speak with Big Woney. We done did it a couple of times. He's actually one of the most viewed people on my YouTube channel. Our interviews are almost at like 500,000 views, so the fans were saying, Truth, bring him back. So we got an opportunity to speak with him again. Woney, what up, bro?
What's up?
Man, cool. And how you been since the last interviews we've been doing?
Chilling.
Yeah. You remember, I asked you this last time when we did the interviews. I kind of asked you questions about Quando, Rondo, LulTim, King Von, kind of put a little heat on you in that seat. I want to ask you again after our second interview, did you get any backlash, any looking over the shoulders, or anything like that? Because anything you might have said?
Nah, because I ain't say shit.
Yeah. I know, because I hear a lot about the interviews kind of push people in situations they shouldn't get into.
It puts people in situations who talk.
Yeah.
About some shit that ain't got shit to do with them.
I noticed that. It's a lot of shit in the internet. A lot of things going on about a neighborhood that you be rapping called Oblock. A lot of good things, but it's a lot of bad things lately that been on the internet.
Man, there's good shit going on, man. I mentor kids, man.
Right. You know, I heard a lot about that. We're going to get into that, Woney. I want to know, though, is people still hanging out in the old? Is that still a place people want to hang, or everybody getting away from there because of all
this? That's one of time. That's one. And two, I can't speak on that because I ain't been over there. Yeah.
You know, with all the shit that be going on in the internet like that, do you think that kind of like tilt your reputation and things like that? Still make it hard for the bloggers and interviewers want to talk to you thinking that something gonna happen to them and shit like that?
Oh, the bloggers and shit?
Yeah.
Nah, because shit I ain't got over all of them damn now.
I see that you on a lot of them, but a lot of them tell me, man, it's dangerous. Don't go talk to the people in the O and don't go out there and shit like that. Is it still that
shit. That's like, I don't know, different strokes for different folks. To me, I'm cool. I don't be on all that extra shit.
Right.
You know? You want to talk to me, shit. You know? It's steps to it, but shit, we could talk.
Right. You seem like you will be able to let people come out there and speak. A lot of my blog friends be asking me that because they see a lot of shit about DJ academics and shit like that.
Yeah, DJ academics a weirdo.
Right.
Yeah, I would never do shit with him. He be tweaking me out. I be watching his little interviews. And he weird. He ask some weird shit. Sometimes, like, I think a lot of motherfucking interview niggas ask weird shit, but, like, some shit be over weird. Like, some shit you ain't even supposed to ask a motherfucker.
Right.
You shouldn't even feel comfortable asking them. You know, that's their job. They supposed to do that shit.
Right. Sometimes it's a thin line. You know, we want to put you in the seat and make sure we ask the shit that the people want to know. I got another question that the people wanted me to ask you, kind of involving a friend of DJ Academics, Tekashi 6ix9ine. I asked you that last time. The fans told me to pull your arm a little bit more this time. I want to know, when he came to y'all community,
I was incarcerated.
You was locked up around?
Don't know nothing about it.
Both times he came?
Both times. Don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
In jail. On house arrest.
Right. But he was out there though. That wasn't a rumor. He did come out there.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know nothing about it. I can't do nothing about it.
Him dissing King Von, do y'all take that as a joke or is that serious?
I don't follow him. I don't even know nothing. What he do?
You never heard him throwing any of the shots and shit in his songs and shit like that?
I don't listen to Mexican music.
Right.
His ass Mexican.
I wanted to know that. You know, I also seen the Instagram live. Actually, a lot of Instagram lives are yours. It seemed like the internet, for some reason, always pinpoint Woney lives. You know, you kind of got some classic lives. Woney, Fendi Boy. We got the Woney FBG Measle at the time. We also got the Woney Driller, okay? That one kind of stirred up shit. Was that like one of those internet things? Are y'all really homeboys?
Yeah, we friends. Yeah. I don't know Fendi Boy.
Right.
The rest of my friends.
Right.
Yeah, we cool.
I wanted to ask you that because I think that all on Reddit and Chiracology and all kind of shit like that.
Yeah. We cool.
I wanted to know that. You did an interview, I believe, with Cam Capone, and you spoke on something that kind of, shocked me a little bit. And the fans told me to ask you if I get an opportunity again. In Chicago, it's a community called Tyquan World, okay? They say you used to go to school with Tyquan.
Yeah, that was my homie. At first. Shit, we was young as hell. We used to bash and shit together. And that's my shorty, he was my homie.
Y'all grew up on the same block or something like that?
Nah, hell nah. I just went to school.
I hear stories that y'all got into an altercation in school, too.
Yeah, he sniped me and shit.
Oh, he snaked you?
Yeah.
What you mean by that? Can we get into that a little bit?
We got into the fight.
Oh.
Arguing shit. Well, he from the other side type shit. So, like, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't no whole ass nigga.
Right.
And he snaked me and shit. We was fighting and shit. I got kicked out. That's why I got kicked out so early.
Oh, you got put out the school over there?
Yeah.
That big altercation in school?
Yeah.
The internet make it seem like two different sides can't be friends and shit like that.
I'm friends with who I'm friends with. Yeah.
I wanted to know that because the internet always be asking me that. They say you, I see blogs and things about you mentoring kids now.
Oh, yeah, mentoring kids.
Yeah. I see a blog on, I think, AK-47.
Yeah, AK-47. I traded the fuck out of him the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because he was blowing me. He be criticizing me about being high and shit. This nigga, I call his phone, he high as hell. Don't play with me, dude. Your ass for like a height. And you got like 8 tattoos on your face. How the fuck you gonna talk about me? And you ain't got yourself together. He grown as hell, right about a 21-year-old. He bogus.
I seen that.
I ain't got shit against him, though. It's just don't talk about some nigga like you know him and you don't know shit.
What about the mentoring thing, though? I heard that, though. I actually seen a few people say that you into that now.
Yeah. That's what I do.
That's dope. How you get into that?
I was doing that behind the scenes. Nobody never knew. I've been doing that shit for months.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you just get up with like a program or something?
Nah. I'm one of the mentors, male mentors for this program. Talk to youth, like 14 to 18. Tell them how not to be like me, in a sense. Because two sides of his story. I ain't no changed ass nigga because I do what the fuck I do still. Right. It's just, I don't want them to do what the fuck I do. So I tell them like, oh yeah, this shit can happen to you. This shit can happen to you. This shit.
I want to stay in that.
The kids fuck with me though.
I kind of want to stay in that. How do a kid go from shooting basketball, playing it, to having like what they call in Chicago? I hear this new word called switches and stuff like that.
Switches?
Yeah. How do you go from just being a kid to being on the block with the switches?
Shit, I don't know.
Things happen.
Niggas change. Niggas get influenced. All type of shit.
Yeah. What about your fame that you got now? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people know who you is. Is it safe for Woney going into corner stores and shit like that? Because I seen the video of you going to the store across the street from Oblock. I seen the video. I cringed when I looked at it too, because maybe I could be wrong, but it made it look like it's just so deadly. If
it was deadly, I wouldn't have went to the store.
Right.
It is what it is. Shit, I'm gonna go where the fuck I wanna go.
You ever been approached though before because somebody knew who you was?
That's kind of like niggas approach me on some fan shit, taking pictures in malls and shit. They don't approach me on no gangster shit. Like ain't never no gangster shit. Like
that guy with Woney?
Huh?
I mean, like that guy with Fendi Boy?
Yeah, he was trolling. He wasn't know nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's some miscellaneous shit. Niggas do shit like that for clout.
I actually woke up like about maybe a week and a half ago, and the guy who Fendi claimed bumped into you actually DM'd me.
Huh?
He actually DM'd me.
He had like dreads or some shit.
You know what? He told me he was the person in the video and he had a story to tell. And I told him, unless he was a rapper, that I couldn't really do the story. I just
a story about him with me?
Or something like that, Woney. And I told him, if he ain't a rapper and things like that, really doing the music, I didn't want to do that.
He just want to interview some shit, man. Niggas be trolls.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you that. I'm going to cut that part out, though. But I wanted to tell you that guy did contact me. And some shit like that, though. But I do want to know, though, a couple of days ago marked the 1-year anniversary of King Von passing.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about that? What's on your mind when you think about that? It's been like a whole year since mom been gone.
Shit, I can't really say nothing.
Yeah. Is it still like the same mindset towards like the Quando Rondos, the little Tims, or have that kind of cooled down a little bit?
Man, I don't know them niggas, man. That's what I be trying to say. I don't know them. I can't speak on some far away ass niggas. I don't know them.
You know, I also seen the picture of yours that went viral too. You kind of showed your hand when you got shot.
Oh yeah.
You think we can see that?
On my hand?
Yeah. Like you think the camera? Yeah, I seen that. You know, you showed the picture. It looked crazy. That happened to you recently?
Yeah.
That's something we can talk about? Because I remember you said something.
I was just saying my hand looked ugly as hell. Yeah.
That's some shit happening on the block, just chilling out, and people came through shooting and shit.
Nah. Some little shit. Some shit that happened. I got shot. Long story short, I got shot in the hand. It is what it is.
You know, Woney, they told me you got some jail stories and shit like that. They told me Woney had been locked up before and things like that. I kind of seen that in Chiracology and shit like that. You ever seen any of your enemies or anything like that in jail? You know, these are some of the questions the fans wanted me to ask you, Woney.
Yeah.
Do it be like that instantly when they see you as they own it? Or?
No, hell no. Niggas see me and they preach. I ain't like, niggas like, it ain't only when I ain't two tough ass ops. Rest they ass preach. Yeah, they preachers in jail.
Seem like the violence is up in Chicago, Woney. I asked you that last time. I want to know, in your opinion, why you think it's up now?
Shit, I don't know.
Why do young people be so angry and stuff?
Niggas got a little money gang. That money that them niggas got, man, all that little money. Niggas got little guns and shit. So they, you know, niggas who wasn't doing this shit want to start doing this shit now. So that's why it's kind of, and that shit finna slow down though. These niggas fucked up now. Yeah.
I see you got that critic you just dropped on your YouTube channel. I see your other video hit 1 million views recently. When I type in Woney, I see all kind of content with your name on it. Interviews,
it's
blogs,
marketing, you know.
Music. It seems like you taking this serious, Woney.
It's marketing. You gotta, you know, promote yourself. Shit like this, like promoting myself. Yeah.
Is it hard though? You know, do people try to use your background against you? You know,
because you don't know my background. I don't really like what background.
I ain't gonna lie. When I speak to
everybody, got a story. Like, you know, it's a story behind everybody. So shit, like you can't use a motherfucking background against them because there's a story behind everybody. Everybody got their own little shit going on.
And I wanted to know that. Woney, tell me 3 hot artists in Chicago that I should look out for. You know, a lot of people want to know that. Who do you think is hot in Chicago? Who's 3 artists I should be contacting next to be trying to get in that chair you in?
I don't be listening to Chicago niggas.
What's next for Big Woney?
Me?
We getting the whole project?
Nah, not right now. I got like 3 videos I'm gonna drop. Yeah, but I don't be listening to Chicago and things like that. I listen to my homies and shit.
Okay.
Because really all the Chicago artists is up. Rest they ass that's rapping and shit. I don't really listen to them. They be wax. Like, they goofy as hell, man. I don't feel it. You know? So shit, I be listening to my homies. Out of town ass niggas and shit like that, but I don't listen to rap music like that.
It seems like the whole world kind of following the Chicago wave now, you know? You know, people ask you a lot of questions about Chief Keef. I was looking in your Reddit. It seemed like you did a question and answer with them, right? Q&A?
Yeah.
That was dope that you did that.
Yeah, I be talking to their ass.
Yeah. I think a lot of people should do that, you know? Interact with some of the fans and shit like that.
Yeah, that's how you know, see what the fans are gonna tell you shit wrong. But you got the hating ass fans, but they ain't gonna tell you shit wrong.
Right.
So you gotta interact with their ass sometimes. 3
for the BDs, we still going with that?
Nah, I ain't been doing that shit right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm lying like a motherfucker. I did that shit earlier. That little shit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm decent.
Okay, I wanted to know that one. Give an upcoming artist some advice, man.
Stay authentic. Yeah, you can't, don't read shit that you ain't. Cause that shit, all that cap shit gonna bite you in the ass. So you gotta stay authentic and be yourself. Yeah.
But when people say that and they don't get 1 million views and they don't get all these thousands of followers on Instagram, like, what's the sauce though, man?
Shit.
What's the secret sauce to this shit, man? People always tell me work hard. Now, come on.
Work hard. That's some shit somebody's gonna tell you that. Hell no. You gotta find something that people like.
Okay.
Once you find out what people like me, 3 for the BDs. And that was my shit that people like.
Okay.
And shit, I ran with that shit. Went from, like, you gotta be authentic, for like, they gotta know you, like, they ain't gotta know you,
right?
But it's how you come. Ain't nobody never went on me. Ain't nobody never did shit to me. My name good on her, so as long as you're authentic, they gonna fuck with you.
What a lot of people always ask me, when I said I was going to speak with you again, I actually think you did an interview with 16 Shot of Visuals too, where you spoke on this, but I didn't get a chance to watch that part, and I always watch 16 Shot of shit, but I didn't get a chance to watch that part where he asked you if you were related to Big A. I'm not sure exactly what you said at that moment.
No, I say, that's my big brother. Like, they're my big brothers. Black brother, you know how this shit go. I ain't got the same mama shit, same daddy and shit, but that's my big brother.
I see that. People ask you that a lot, though.
Yeah, but that's my big brother.
I sure see that. Is Woney done with the diss raps?
I ain't gonna give you no answer, cause I probably be lying.
Okay.
I ain't got nobody to diss either though. Like, what the fuck? I ain't gonna keep dissing ancient shit.
I wanted to know that. You think before we get up out of here, Woney, you think I can get an exclusive drill story once again? And I ain't talking about the Blicky story. I'm talking about an exclusive drill story. And I heard that you went to, like we talked about, Dulles. That's a school.
Dulles.
It's called what again?
Dulles.
Okay, Dulles. It's kind of like they say the Paul Robeson School. He had a lot of drill stars went there.
That was decent.
You think you can give us a story, something that the fans don't know, somebody in the drill culture probably don't know, anything we don't know that you can give us? I
swear, like, when you ask that shit, every time I be lost as hell, give me a drill story.
Okay, well, people say I'm saying the wrong word.
Yeah, you gotta switch that shit up to something else. Give me what type of story?
An exclusive hood story that nobody knows. Recently, I asked Woney 071 if he can give me an exclusive hood story. Okay?
Don't know.
Don't know. Well, I asked him if he can give me an exclusive drill story, and he told me that a rapper by the name of Rico Reckless punched his cellmate.
Alright, Rico Reckless.
Okay. I asked WMG Rax for a story. He told me he used to buy weed for blood money. Okay. Can we get a story that we don't know? Because you know a lot of people that's famous, and you're a famous rapper yourself. You got a story, maybe one day you guys shooting dice that we might find funny, or something the fans might find funny or cool, intriguing, or anything. I mean, your close friends are like Jaydo, and you being the O, and you famous yourself. The fans will love one of them stories. Because you gave us one last time about how y'all did promotion and was giving out dollars.
Look, folks, me and folks, I remember me and folks got into it and shit.
Oh.
About money. Like, we couldn't argue. This is the bond we got. We can't argue with each other, and we ain't got $1,000 in our pocket. So that's how we was growing up. 15, 16. We getting that, man. You got $1,000 in your pocket. You can't even argue with me. Like, that's what it was about.
Oh, that's
like neck and neck on the money side. Like, motherfuckers. That's how we chasing money. You can't argue. If you gonna argue with your homie, you gotta have some money in your pocket.
So if you didn't have no money, you was just quiet that day.
Yeah, niggas gonna shut up. Cause they ain't gonna show that G. We was 15, 16 doing that shit.
That's crazy, man. Was Jaydo a rapper?
Man, that nigga made a couple songs. But he wasn't a rapper.
I see you speak highly of him, man. I appreciate the love, though. The people want to get up with you, Big Money. Where can they find you at? Somebody just want to give you a bag of money because they think you're cool as hell. What's all your social media?
Instagram, BIGWONEY.
Okay.
Fucking Twitter, BIGWONEY64.
Okay.
That's it.
What about YouTube? You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube, Big Money.
Okay. What about features? I asked you last time. You still cool with the features? Somebody can get up with Big Money for a feature?
Yeah, they know how to get over me. My DM.
They gotta be BD. They gotta be Oblock. They gotta be.
Hell nah, they just gotta come at the right money.
Okay, yeah. You ain't charging $800 million. You gonna work with their budget money?
Man, I got my own budget. Shit, if you ain't coming with that shit, it ain't gonna happen.
I appreciate the love, bro. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter.
That nigga Truth Teller be shooting.